Thank you.
Greetings and welcome once again to the World of Thaylos. Welcome back, everyone. Tonight we have with us Sheik, Foluco, Marcus, and Loosefang. Unfortunately, Mira and Renji will not be able to join us this evening. In our last episode, we finished talking with the ancient dragon Lelian, and said our farewells to the sorceress Marion. Left her tower on Lelian's advice, knowing that the fragment of greed was around her tower and searching for the party. Now, with Lelian, she has transformed herself, much like Gothas, transformed herself into a pendant that Loosefang now wears around his neck.
Cool.
Loosefang, the party then decided that they needed to leave Marion's tower, and Lelian recommended that they head southward toward the Bard's College. She said that the shard of jealousy, the fragment of jealousy is there at the Bard's College. And jealousy being the weakest of the six, he would be the first that you might be able to capture and contain.
It's jealousy, 5 feet tall and blonde.
Lelian did not give you any specifics on how to contain jealousy, only to think, how might one contain jealousy within themselves, and use that as a hint or a clue to move forward.
I love how you totally didn't even hear me.
No, you said, what 4 foot tall and blonde?
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means, though.
We bake a pie and shovel him into it. The way to trap jealousy is with humility, right? We need a humble pie.
No, I was joking because the stereotypical Hollywood jealous role goes to a blonde 5 foot person.
Really?
Normally.
Okay.
Seriously, watch any teen drama movie, and every jealous stereotypical person is 5 foot tall and blonde.
And very spunky.
Sure, people are just jealous.
It's a stereotype.
Yeah.
This explains the song "Short People Got No Reason to Live."
What? All right.
It's a hilarious song.
At any rate, the party made their way southward. There were several decisions that they could make: go the hilly route, go the desert route, or traverse once again through the swamps, following the river. So it was decided that they would follow the river through the swamps to try and avoid the encountering the roving orc bands. And after traveling for a few hours, you stopped to camp for the night on about the most solid of the swamp ground that you could find. I need to add in here. We have a new addition to the party.
What?
We have a new addition to the party.
We have somebody with a new animal companion.
That is correct. Would you care to introduce your animal companion?
So this is Lady Ament. She is a hawk that I chose as my companion. Or did she choose me? Is the question.
Yeah. Hard to say. Hard to say at this point. All right. Marcus, having taken another, now has what is called a familiar, which is not quite an animal companion. This is more a familiar, which has it has a minor empathic link with you, so you are able to communicate through emotions only. But it is more intelligent than a normal hawk of her type. Using animal handling, you are able to teach her tricks. Basic things like stay, fetch, attack, scout, those kinds of things. But none of that has been taught just yet. She is still fairly new and still somewhat on the wild side. So the action moves back to the camp,
where most of us are asleep.
Indeed. All right. When we last left our band, Foluko had very kindly shaped the trees in the area into a shelter resembling a hobbit hole. And though there was no modern comforts to be found inside, it was safe from the weather and kept you hidden from any prying eyes. The party then slept for most of the night, and Loosefang took the second watch. Now, during his watch, he did roll a spot check, but I never got a listen check from Loosefang. So could we get a listen check from you, Loosefang?
Sure thing.
All right, there you go. I got you. Okay. Loosefang, with an 18 listen check.
Yeah.
You do hear something moving in the woods off to the east. Just the odd splash in the swamp water here and there, or the creak of the underbrush. But it seems to be coming from this area over here, across the river.
Or were you?
Sorry, you broke up.
Were you? Because I didn't.
Okay. In this area over here. Did you see that? No.
Oh. Nope, didn't see a ping.
Interesting. I'm wondering why. Let me check. Because I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry about that. Let's do that again. Right over here.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you aren't overly concerned just yet, because it could be some swamp animal or some bird in the brush. But as you listen more closely, you do feel that it is larger and heavier than a normal woodland animal.
Do we know how?
Do we know what?
How this river?
Yeah, you're breaking up a lot, Loosefang. I'm sorry.
Just do we know how deep the river is beside it?
This river, when you were coming up this river earlier, there were two half-orcs here, and they were actually in a shallow boat fishing on the water. But if you remember, they did hop out of their boat, and it only came up to about their thighs. But these were half-orcs. So for about a human-sized, it would probably be waist high or a little higher.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, while it is probably nothing much, I'll still keep my eyes fixed over the area for any additional.
Okay. So you're gonna stay put, but you're gonna continue scanning that area?
Yeah.
All right. So after half an hour passes, why don't you, because you are paying specific attention, why don't you go ahead and give me another spot check and a listen check? Oh, very nice. Okay, how about a spot? Oh, okay, loose fang, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. There is definitely something moving out there, and it does not sound like an animal. From what you can tell, it seems almost clumsy, like someone who is not used to moving through the swamp area. And it also sounds like there are more than one of them, and that definitely larger than a woodland animal. You can see off in the darkness because your dark vision, your low light vision doesn't stretch all that far, but you definitely do see some movement in the underbrush. Okay, so what are you going to do about that? I'm not hearing anything.
Let me see. And everyone's still asleep?
That's correct, yes.
Yep. Unless you wake us up, we currently are unavailable.
Let's get... I'm going to do a move silently.
Yep, you can do that.
Ooh. I'm worrying about my battle rolls. Is what I'm getting.
You're getting these fantastic rolls here. Yes. All right. You can move silently. All right. So you do think that you are able to move quietly through there. The swamp is. You are on a dry spot of the swamp here. Probably the driest spot you could find. But there is a lot of growth here. It is a very organic area. However, a lot of it is wet and muddy. And so you feel that you could move with just your hind paws. You feel that you could move through the underbrush without making a sound. So where are you going to move?
I actually want to head over to wake up.
Okay, you're going to try and move over to the shelter and wake up the party members?
Everyone? I just want to wake up Squeaks and Fualuko.
Okay, so Foluco and Sir Squeaks, that's all?
Just for now, I figure Sir Squeaks would be able to get a better idea of what's over there in the dark.
All right, so as you try... Go ahead.
Or just if it isn't, no sense in waking every...
I got you. All right, so as you...
Try the non-spellcasters, I'd say.
What exactly are you going to do to try and wake them? Because you've got to go into the entrance to this shelter that Foluco has formed. You could try shaking them or tapping them or speaking quietly. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to start with Fualuko, and I'm going to, as best as I can, just sort of cover his mouth and sort of tap shoulders / shake him a little. Just
now
so
you realize,
he cry out.
Covering his mouth, he's got a muzzle. So covering his mouth is going to be more like grabbing his muzzle.
Yes, one of the hazards of king.
Indeed.
I will just lightly tap on him and whisper that I need his attention.
All right, well then give me one more move silently check. Since you are under the cover of the trees, it doesn't look like that's going to be very difficult, but go ahead and roll it. Okay, that's fine. All right, Foluco, you have been gently awakened by Loosefang, and though you are a bit disoriented, you can quickly see with your low light vision that he is tense and he is trying to keep you quiet. As soon as you awaken, Foluco, Sir Squeaks is already starting to move because he can sense that you are also starting to get tense. So you guys are free to move at this point.
Oh, cool.
I just sort of motion for him to follow me back over to the bank.
Very well. Okay, so Foluco, are you gonna follow, or are you just gonna kind of sit there?
Sure, I'll follow.
All right. There is a large rock in the center of the campsite, right there.
Mm-hmm.
You could perch on it if you like, but that might make you more visible. All right. So, Luce, go ahead.
So I'm pretty sure there's something there across the river. Sounds big, sounds clumsy, but it doesn't sound like the swamp. So I was wondering if Sir Squeak would use in your ex get a better idea of what
at that moment. While you're trying to whisper to Foluco, you hear a splash in the river in this direction.
Turn and face the river. Uh-oh. Whatever it sounds like it's on them.
Okay. All right, Sir Squeaks, give me a listen check. Now, your eyesight spot checks. Yeah, you want listen checks, Sir Squeaks, because your spot checks are not nearly as good.
No.
Yeah, I know. You did roll a 28 there. Okay, with your listen, all right. Sir Squeaks, you can actually hear something moving on the bank of the river over here. Okay, you're gonna move closer?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. Using echolocation, you can actually tell that the river extends further south and then further south along the river, there is some sort of structure, like maybe a bridge of some sort over the river. You can't tell yet. Okay, Sir Squeaks, can hold up for a second. I need you. Give me one more listen check, Sir Squeaks. Okay. So here, let me get. Your listening is really good. So here, hang on. Right here and right here, you can hear what sounds like something like a rope or a string or something being stretched, something being pulled.
Squeak, squeak.
Oh,
Oof.
Now, Foluco and Loosefang, you do not hear that. Sir Squeaks does. So, Sir Squeaks, you can make a decision on what you want to do here. Why don't you actually, Sir Squeaks? Why don't you give me an intelligence check?
Oh.
You're going to try and move silently? That was a natural one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you still got an 18. See, that's fantastic. All right.
Your move silently looks like mine.
Yes. Okay, Sir Squeaks, hearing the pulling of either a rope or a string or a vine or something, it only fills you with curiosity until Suddenly, you hear two sharp cracks coming from that direction and a whistling through the air as two arrows are loosed straight towards you.
Oh no!
Eek!
Okay?
Reflex?
No reflex here. This is a 2-hit roll.
Oh.
That one is a hit.
Oh no!
And what's your armor class, Sir Squeaks?
24.
Okay, that second one is not a hit, but that first one is a hit, and I've got a roll to confirm. That is a crit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
That
Oh,
is
dang!
definitely- Yeah, Sir Squeaks, you have been hit squarely with an arrow from a bow. So let me roll the damage there.
Oh. Someone's looking for food.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you have taken 18 points of damage.
What?
18 points of damage
Ooh.
from a critical hit with a bow. That nearly
Oh.
drops you by half.
Yeah, retreat, fly away.
Okay, now, Sir Squeaks, make a fortitude saving throw before you move. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
The critical hit from the arrow shocks you so much that you lose your flight and you plunge into the river.
Oh no!
All right. Now the river is not flowing very quickly, but you feel that Sir Squeaks is starting to get swept downstream. Now, Loosefang and Foluco, you definitely hear that.
Oh
Okay,
my.
Sir Squeaks is in the water, and as Sir Squeaks goes by, you catch a glimpse of a creature on the shore before he slips away.
Oh shoot.
I wake up the rest of the party.
So you're going to yell at the rest of the party and wake them up?
Yep.
Okay. So
We got unwanted company.
all right, then I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Well, see, Loosefang is able to wake you up just fine. So
Ah.
I need people to start rolling initiative. So let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, Loosefang, nice one.
Ah, that's a
All right. So got that. Renji, no, I'm afraid not. Not like that.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh sheesh.
Maybe he's just a slow riser.
Mira, nope, not on that one. Okay. So let's also roll initiative. You got roll initiative for Sir Squeaks. I need to get initiative for Samuel and for Lady Ament.
Oh, sorry. Let me get that. Brr.
Okay.
What?
All right. Now you have to click her and roll initiative.
Oh, my bad.
So Marcus, your first one was actually 13. And wow, Lady Ament, holy cow, very nice. Okay, she's got some initiative there. Very nice. Okay, let me go ahead and add in. All right, and I will roll initiative for them as well.
As we're waking up, I tell Samuel to stay hidden as possible.
All right, and okay, Samuel, he nods at you solemnly, And you can see fear in his eyes, but he is not going to come out of that tree. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to get one for Justin as well. All right, Justin. Okay, cool. And combat begins. Let me get everybody in the right order, and we shall see who goes first. Lady, no, not Lady Amit. We've got an unknown that is going before her.
Oh.
All right, I think I've got things in the right order. Okay. Lady Amit, go ahead and take your turn.
She's going to fly out of the tree over to here. Perch on the tree.
If she is flying, she has a 60-foot move.
Oh, okay.
If she is walking, she only has a 10-foot move.
Right. You get the...
Okay, so can you... Oh, you're moving her over there? Try and get a good look?
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to see how far she can go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Now, she has very good vision, but only during the day. She does not have night vision.
Okay.
Okay, so where are you going to end up with Lady Amit? Over there?
Yeah, I believe right here is about 60 feet.
Very good. All right. Okay, Foluco, can you give me a spot and a listen check? No, I take that back. Your entire focus is on search right now. You do not get a listen check.
Wait, isn't it the unknown's turn?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, Foluco, what's your armor class?
1 second.
A lot.
20.
Yep. 28 does beat it. Okay, you are hit with an arrow. And it penetrates into your upper thigh on your left leg. Let's check for damage.
These guys are hitting us hard.
I hate you, Loose Fang. Why couldn't you have just let me sleep?
Ha! What? Okay,
Oh,
Foluco,
no.
you have taken 9 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
All right, Foluco, give me a fortitude saving throw. Oh, shootness.
Oh.
All right, your left leg has been injured. Your move speed has been cut in half. Until you can get a heal, your movement speed will be cut in half.
Oh.
Cute little snail. There you go. Loose Fang, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Well, shoot. No, actually don't. These guys are pretty good at it.
Your movement speed has increased, has it not?
It has indeed. I believe, yes. 50.
You're at 50 now. Yeah,
These are 10-foot squares.
that is correct. All right, let me open up the visual.
Thing.
Okay.
And we'll just spend another 50.
Okay, so you're gonna hoof it.
Yeah.
And see, and this is why I love monks. You guys can cover the battlefield like nothing else.
We do have that.
Okay, Sir Squeaks, you are in the water. Your wings are underwater. You cannot get airborne, but you can struggle. What is your swim skill? All right. So you are able to struggle against the current, and you're able to move 1 square. So which way do you want to move?
Away from the pointy things
Okay.
that are flying at it.
Away from attackers. Okay. Sheik, what are you going to do?
All right. See, I need to check something. How far is my movement speed? Just 30?
I believe it's still 30 at this point. Hang on for a second. All right. No, yes, your movement is still 30. Now, I'm not sure if you've noticed, you have 2 pairs of gloves with magic effects on them. You can only wear 1 at a time, you know.
Yeah, currently climbing is what I have.
Okay.
I forget what the other one was.
Gloves of the Archer gives you +2 to ranged weapons.
+2 to hit on archery. Okay. I'll swap to those.
Okay.
And let's get a bit closer to the action.
All right. Cool. All right, Justin. He's going to come out. Yep. Okay. That'll put Justin right there. Okay, Marcus.
All right. I am gonna follow the rest of the group and bogey on out.
Okay, I'm looking at what he's got here. I'm looking at Renji. All right. Okay, Marcus, you are done. All right, Mira.
Did we have enough time to build up all our spells back, or?
Yes, you were able to rememorize spells because this is the end of the rest cycle.
Okay.
Mira comes out and amid the group, And quickly assessing the situation, she mumbles a prayer to the goddess, and those within 30 feet of her are immediately blessed. Okay, bless gives you a +1 to hit and +1 on saving throws. So let me put that on everybody. Trying to get, come here, thank you. Meanwhile, Foluco, you are up.
I think that includes every single one of the party except for
Now, you've got anybody within 30 feet. It doesn't cover Renji, Loosefang, or Foluco.
Let's see. D8 +5. Give me a second here.
Although Samuel does get blessed in that case.
I use a Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay. So that is, you need to add your character level, so it's 6, not 5.
No, it's a max of 5.
Oh, you're right, it's a max of 5 because it's Cure Light. Okay, so 11 points there, very nice. That puts you up to full health, and you are no longer injured.
Nice.
Okay, you still have a move action this turn if you want to use it.
Can I attempt to? I don't. I move into the shallows of the river.
Yep, you can move just into the river itself. That'll bring the river up to just past your knees. But on your next turn, if Sir Squeaks isn't swept downstream, you can make a grab for him.
All right.
Okay. You can hear a cry of delight and rage coming from within the tree as Renji explodes at a run. All right.
Oh boy. See if our Renji blasts through them all.
All right.
Renji's blasting off again.
A large orc steps into view on the other end of the bridge, and he is looking mockingly down at Foluco and Sir Squeaks struggling in the river. He turns and motions to someone in the darkness and points his large club down at the two of them.
Mock all you want, sir. You're about to get swarmed by wolves like you've never seen before.
All right,
Does
Lady
anybody here
Amund.
speak Orcish?
I'm sorry?
Does anybody here speak Orc?
No, we've
Justin,
concluded that before.
Justin, he knows a few words here and there, but it's very halting.
Ah, I see. All right. Let's see. Oop. Okay.
Now, yeah, that's right.
Now, if these guys happen to
Have her
comment, I
fly
can consult prop.
over here to assess the situation to see what she wants
Say
to
that
do.
again, Loosefang. What was that?
If they happen to speak common, I can consult them proper. But
Yeah, well,
otherwise,
you can certainly try.
I was just wondering if you are as ugly as you smell. Seeing as it's dark, I don't have the best sight, but definitely don't smell that.
You you are close enough to smell them, so when it's your turn, you can go ahead and do that. All right, so Lady Amund. Yep.
So
Yeah,
I just moved over here to assess the situation.
Okay. I should let you know. Do you know how many hit points Lady Amund has? Okay, I'll tell you up front.
14.
It's 14, yeah.
Yeah.
So she is fairly fragile at this point. So I wouldn't take her directly into combat with anything tough.
Right. That's why I'm trying to keep her hidden,
Well,
but yet able to still view
down.
everything.
They did just down a bat in the dark.
This is
Right.
true. No, this is a dire bat.
I mean, yeah, granted, bigger
Yeah.
target. Still.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to roll for this one. Okay, I need Loosefang, Foluco, and Lady Ament. Sorry, not Foluco. You're still focused on Sir Squeaks. Lady Ament and Loosefang, give me spot checks.
Okay. Comment.
Actually, you know what? I don't think she's filled out for her skills. Is she?
I don't think so. No.
No, she's not. She's not.
Bless you.
Okay.
So let me look at where is her spot.
All the way at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually looking at the page for Hawk. She does have.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Skills.
I don't
Spot
think
plus
she's-
16. Her spot is plus 16. So go ahead and
Okay.
roll a d20 and add 16 to it.
Okay. D20 plus 16.
And meanwhile, I'll update her skill sheet so you can do it from her skill sheet in the
wow.
future. Very
Wow, 30.
nice. Very nice. So her ranks 14 there, so it gives her a 16, and then she also has listen plus 4. That's it. All right. So for now, you can use listen and spot from her character sheet.
Okay.
Okay. Lady Ament, Loosefang, you do not detect this, but the Lady Ament, you do see someone trying to hide in the bushes right there.
I caw.
Okay. Okay. So, Marcus, give me a handle animal skill check.
Free, then Ka.
Or Cree. Yeah.
Yeah,
Handle
Marcus, give
animal.
me a handle animal check.
Oh. Geez.
Yep. Okay, at this point, you can tell that she's agitated, but you don't know why.
Gah.
Okay. So, Loosefang, you are up.
Alrighty.
So, Lady Ahmed is the only one that saw something moving in the bush here. No one else knows that.
Well, I will go ahead and deliver my line of his odor.
Okay. So,
Again,
give me.
I don't know if speak.
Clearly, he does understand what you're saying. Give me an intimidate check.
Good. Heroes.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. You can tell that your words have struck and that he is angered by this, but he maintains his composure and simply grits his teeth at you. All right. Now,
Well,
speaking is a free action, so you can still move.
I will run up to here. That's the.
That's a 50 right there. Okay.
And then I'll take my staff. It does have. Does it?
Yes, the new staff you got does have reach.
And I will, going with my momentum, I run up and just whip out the end of the staff to whack him in the head.
Okay, so you have a long staff +2, and so with your attack, you get a yes. You need to add a +2 modifier to it. You've already got that in there. So yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll. You've got +9 to hit now. That's impressive.
And I didn't even get blessed.
No, you didn't. Okay. Your staff, you bring it with both hands, crashing into the pauldrons on his shoulders, and it actually rings, and it cracks off, and it doesn't seem to do any damage. he is moved off balance for just a moment from the force of your blow, but you don't do any damage.
Dang, it looks like your armor's as hard as your head.
Okay, Sir Squeaks, give me a swim check.
Now, I know you can't be by yourself. No
All right.
way you can smell this bad just by you.
Okay, how do I... I'm trying to change that. I can't change the name on it? Darn. I've got to add him.
Somebody has a cat.
Yeah, we've got a cat here.
I'm hearing random meows.
Yeah.
James, shush.
All right, so Sir Squeaks, you are able to maintain your spot and struggle against the current. You can move square.
Move towards Faluco.
Very good. Okay. All right, let's make a roll. Okay. Again, Lady Ament, give me a spot check. Loose Fang as well. The two of you, give me spot checks.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. That hawk is going to be very helpful.
If I can try and keep her alive, I don't know what I can do to help her though.
All right. Loose Fang and Lady Ament, you do see another orc hiding on the shore over here.
I am going to Cree louder again.
Yeah. All right. Now it's obvious, since Loose Fang knows what's going on. He can also signal. So let me go ahead and add that scout.
We got more coming up the bank. Couple scouts, looks like.
And someone's got their car alarm going off.
Yep. Can Marcus do another handle animal check?
Yes, to see it. Well, yes, go ahead. See if you
Okay.
can understand. And in that case, yes, you can totally tell what she is agitated about. And so you are also able to see the orc scout on the other bank.
I start
Alright.
to get a little bit worried.
Sheik, you are up. You can hear a commotion coming from the other side of the... Now your vision blocked.
Okay. I'm going to advance further. And anything I can see from my new vantage.
Yeah, you can see there is an orc captain sitting on the other end of the bridge who is engaged with Loose Fang. Why don't you go ahead and give me a spot check?
Okay. Marcus, I need to borrow your eyeballs.
No.
All right. No, so Sheik, yes, the orc captain is the only one that you can see at the moment.
You know, to make that
All
funnier,
right.
is if Sheik actually had like glass eyeballs.
Can I tell if they've already engaged in combat or not?
The orc captain and Loose Fang, they are engaged, yes.
All right.
So soon, Billy, even know.
I could
Well,
try
if you want to try, and use diplomacy here, you might be able to subdue him. But I'm not sure you want to do that. Being engaged to an orc is not all that much fun.
I would rather subdue him than woo him.
Yeah, I would break off that engagement. The wedding would be terrible.
Just imagine the
It's,
in-laws.
+2
Oh boy.
temporary modifier to ranged, correct?
I'm sorry, say that again?
The gloves give me a +2 temporary modifier to range, correct?
Yes, +2 to hit only, not on damage, just to hit.
Okay.
All right, hang on. I'm checking. I'm checking. Okay. All right, so you're using your crossbow?
Yes.
Okay.
At what?
Orc captain, the one I can see.
That's the only one you can see at this point, yes. And that is definitely a hit. Okay. Nice job with the crossbow. Okay. Give me a 1d8 for damage on the crossbow.
Okay.
So you have a +11 to hit with ranged attacks. That's fantastic.
I've been working on that.
All right. 6 points of damage. So, Loosefang, this is what you see. You smack him on the side with your staff. He has barely moved out of his place, and he is actually mocking you now for that. When just a moment later, he takes an arrow to his shoulder.
No, not to the shoulder.
Not doing all that much. Not doing all that much damage, but now he is no longer mocking. Now he is angry.
I call over my shoulder. I loosened it.
Open up a couple chinks in the armor and we'll see what I can do.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Justin, he's going to book it.
Book it.
All right. All right, running out of the darkness, you see another orc who is coming up to help his captain. All right, and Loosefang, he levels his sword at you, trying to swipe you across your midsection.
Whoops.
I knew you smelled bad.
Back up.
And he fails miserably. He is off balance and completely misses you.
I just sort of scoop my arm along with his blade as trying to slash it off the side.
Said, nope, not this time, buddy. Sorry. Marcus, you are aware of the orc across the river. So it's Loosefang, Ament, and Marcus that know about the scout hiding on the other bank. No one else does.
I'm kind of a little bit worried, so I let the rest of the party know. There's a scout across the river.
Okay, so you've alerted everyone else to his presence.
Yes.
All right, now what you can see with the scout, he is carrying a short bow and he is hiding amid the underbrush, trying to get a good vantage point so he can snipe at you from across the river.
We have a sniper in our midst.
Okay, so Marcus, you're up. What are you going to do?
I guess I can move over here.
Yep. Okay.
To
Are you going to attack?
yeah, I am going to aim one of my ice bolts at the orc scout across the river. Oh, wait.
Okay,
How far is that?
ice bolt spell. All right. So you're going to try and take him out. That is a 90-foot shot. That's going to be a tough shot. Go ahead and give me your 2 ranged attacks.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that he is undercover.
Yep. Oh, come on.
All right. Since he is undercover, I'm going to have you do a couple of additional rolls here. But go ahead and, give me 2 ranged attacks first. All right. So the 18 is a miss. The 19 would be a hit, but we need 1 more additional roll. Go ahead and roll a D100. And if you, D1, this is a percentile dice. Because he's behind cover, roll just a flat D100, and you need to get better than 20% because you basically have a full 20% miss chance because he's behind cover.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's a flat miss. I'm sorry. It rebounds off of his cover, and it doesn't affect him at all. All right, Mira. I'm looking at Mira's spells here. See what she's got memorized. All right. Seeing that this is ranged combat, it looks to be ranged combat. She raises her arm to the sky, and appearing in her paw is a glowing blue hammer that is crackling with electricity. And she seems surprised at it, but with a grin, she charges forward.
I'm Thor.
Now, that's her spiritual weapon spell. It becomes a throwing hammer that comes back to you, but only lasts for a short time.
I know, but still, she is Thor.
Yes, it is Thor. Feluco. Sir Squeaks is now in the shallows with you. You can grab him and lift him out of the water if you wish.
I do so.
Okay, that is your standard action. You drag him to shore. Okay. Renji continues with his charge. All right, and now he has a target on his next move. He is going to attack. And back at the top of the order, the captain is enraged, and you can see his eyes are actually turning color as they seem to get a glint of fire in them. All right, and with a bellowing roar, he comes at you, Loosefang, and swings his club. All right. But you are ready for his advance, and his club hits nothing but air, but then slams down into the cobblestones of the bridge, throwing splinters of stone. You are actually surprised that a wooden club can do that to cobblestones, and you realize that this is probably more than a simple wooden club. Okay, Lady Ament. It seems that your eyes here are actually quite helpful to the party.
Yeah. I am going to... What should I do? I am going to fly somewhere where there is more cover, but I can still see.
Okay, so you're going to perch in the tree?
Yep, somewhere in the tree where there's more cover.
Okay, so that gives you the same cover that the orc across the river has. So everybody will have a flat 20% chance to miss you if they shoot at you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so on that note, Lady Ament, give me a spot check. Feluco, Marcus, Loosefang, also give me spot checks.
Oh. Spot.
Ah, she has got good eyes. I love it.
But what time of day is it? Or time
It's
of night?
early morning. Like it's not. The sun is not up yet.
1 second.
Okay.
I get Marcus's spot check. Oh boy.
That greatly limits my ability to.
Yes, her vision is even better during the day.
Yep.
You want to know what my bonus to spot is?
What is it?
Okay.
11.
11. See, we're getting up into the higher levels where some of these skills are getting to be impressive.
It's
very impressive.
It's only at 8 out of 9.
Yeah. All right. So, Foluco and Lady Amund, you actually do catch sight of another scout on the other bank, also hiding in the bushes. So let me add him.
So all of us except for Loosefang, or all
No,
of us?
just Foluco and Lady Amund are the ones who spy him.
I spy with my little
I
eye.
caw again.
So she is actually shouting up a storm here.
Yep.
So that's probably one thing you want to figure out when you're communicating with her is how to read signals.
Right.
All right. So, Foluco, since you are on the shore and you are dragging Sir Squeaks out of the river, you make an easy target, and this Orc Scout. Oh, sorry, that's Orc Scout number 1. I need to change that. Hang on for a sec.
Yeah, man, what you pulling?
I put 2 Orc Scout number 2s. That's not right. All right. So he is going to fire at you, Foluca. All right, and your armor class is 24?
No, that's Sir Squeaks.
Oh, what's your armor class, Foluco?
20.
Okay, that is a hit. You have taken 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
These guys are hitting hard.
Yep.
All right. Loosefang, you are now confronting 2.
Luckily,
You can hear a raging dragonborn coming up behind you, though.
Well, so I've got Flurry of Blows,
Yes.
but been first attempt to do a Stunning Fist on the cap.
Okay, so you're going to try and roll a stunning fist here.
Yes, which basically, this is just saying if the attack misses, then the Stunning Fist is wasted.
That is correct.
But I make an attack attempt, the other one will... But if it hits, he has to fortitude of 15 or stun.
That's correct. Stunning fist. You can do up to 6 of them per day because you're level 6.
But as it is, I will just be doing one.
All right. So, stunning fist on the Orc Captain. Go ahead and roll to hit. That is definitely a hit. Let's do that fortitude saving throw. He's got to beat a 15. Is that it? Yep, he did succeed in his saving throw, so he's not stunned, but go ahead and roll for damage.
He will still take...
I'm sorry?
I was just saying, he will still take damage. Something.
Yes, he will. Go ahead and roll for damage. Oh, and because your staff is +2, add that 2 to the damage as well.
So, wait, what now?
So your staff does a 1d8 for its damage. You need to add your strength bonus, and since it's +2, you also add a +2 to the damage.
Okay, so that's a total of 4.
Total of +4. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Low roll,
Oh.
but still 6 points of damage on the captain.
Better than a kick in the shorts.
Indeed.
after I've racked him, the other stick down, hit the swords.
So you're going to try and hit him as well. Okay, go. That one is also a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Man,
Whew. All right.
Dang
land
it.
here.
No, you are making hits. All right, and this is one of the things about a monk, is as you get higher and higher level, you start doing lots of hits, and you're not doing massive damage per hit, but the damage comes from your consistency of hits, because you get a lot of hits all at once. All right, and finally, a second swordsman comes up behind his captain, looming out of the darkness.
Jeez. How many orcs we got?
Well, so far you've sided.
About 5.
All right, and he is not able to step past his comrades on the bridge, and so he is waiting in the ranks. Sir Squeaks, you are now free from the water, and you can get airborne once again.
Crap. 1 second.
What are you
I'm thinking.
seconding about?
Yeah, I'm thinking +4 +5 29 out of 47 40 in air. Okay, Sir Squeaks, not Faluco. Sir Squeaks is gonna move there.
Okay, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to do anything else?
He can't.
All right.
He only has a range of 40.
Sorry, Jesus.
Okay. Seeing that Sir Squeaks is now once again, the second scout takes aim and tries to shoot him down once again. Ouch! Man, these guys are hitting you hard. Okay, Sir Squeaks, you are hit by an arrow once again, but this one is not a critical hit. For 8 points of damage. Okay, Sheik. You can see that the battle is not quite in your favor at this point, so what are you going to do, Sheik? Sheik, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I don't want to block off the bridge too much, and I take penalty if I shoot through people.
That's correct, yes.
From where I'm at, can I see this orc scout on the other side of the river?
Yes, you can. You were alerted to their presence when Marcus called that out, so you know where they are.
Okay.
Note that he is in cover, and so you'll have to beat a 20% mischance.
Well, it's better than possibly accidentally shooting a buddy in the back, so
This is true.
let's take a shot.
Okay. All right, and then roll a D100. Well, no, that's a miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You just wanted to see how badly I missed?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So D100. That would have, you overcame his cover there, but it wasn't enough to overcome his armor. All right. Justin rushes into the middle of the party and immediately stops and begins playing a song of courage. Anyone within 30 feet of Justin's performance gets a +2 on hit rolls and damage rolls and saving throws. So let me go ahead and give you guys all that buff. Where's the icon? There we go. Okay, so as long as you are within 30 feet of Justin's performance, you get +2 to hit, +2 on damage, and +2 on saving throws. Sheik, I think you're within 30 feet. Yes, you are.
If we're counting the diagonals, yes.
Yes, we are. Okay, but the rest of the party is not. Okay, but the good thing about Bard performance is because it's continual, all you have to do is move into the area to get the buff. All right. The Orc Swordsman takes one step trying to flank you, Loosefang, even though he hasn't flanked you yet. But he does take a swipe at you.
Didn't.
And again, is not able to do any damage. You are able to very nimbly dodge his blows. And he is actually kind of surprised at how well you are able to avoid damage.
Wait, so did Sheik's hitting
My
or
arrow
did
missed.
Yeah, his arrow
your arrow
missed.
missed?
Yeah.
45?
Well, the 45 he was able to overcome cover, yes, but the 17 was not able to hit his armor.
Ah, I see. All right.
See,
No, I
when
just
they're in
rolled
cover, you
45.
got to make 2 different rolls.
Yep.
All right, Marcus, what are you going to do? If you do move a little closer, you could get the benefit of Justin's performance.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go move around over here, see if I can try and take another shot.
That still puts you 40 feet away from him.
Oh shoot.
So you got to move just a bit closer.
If you move in up one more step, that should be enough.
That'll put you on the shore.
Yes.
That's fine. Yep, 30 feet. Okay. Now you have his buff. So you get
Right.
So now you have a +3 to hit because of the bless and the performance.
Okay. So let's see if I can hit this guy over here, or
Okay.
which one would be closer to hit?
Well, let's take a measurement. 70 foot and 70 foot.
Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can use True Strike.
Okay. You're gonna cast True Strike on yourself. That gives you a +20 on your next attack.
Okay, nice.
All right, but on the other hand, True Strike does take a standard action to cast it, so you wouldn't be able to attack until the next round.
Okay.
So is that what you're going to do?
I don't think I'm in a defensible position, so I'm just gonna try and do another hit attack on this orc right here.
Okay. So you're not going to cast True Strike?
Nope.
Okay. So
Not
go ahead.
until next round.
All right. So you're attacking with your ice bolts or with your bow?
Ice bolts.
Okay. Give me 2 ranged attack rolls. All right,
And
that second one is a potential hit, so give me a D100 to overcome his.
Oh.
And that's definitely good. All right, roll for damage. Nice job.
Is it D8, right?
So I'm actually looking. Your ice bolts, they're 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. 7 points of damage. Nice.
Maximum damage. Very nice. And on the scouts, that's actually significant. Come here, you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, since you did maximum damage on that one, he is going to roll a fortitude saving throw, which he failed. Okay. You have actually frozen his arm with your ice bolt, and so he is temporarily disabled.
Oh.
And you pushed him out of cover. He is no longer in cover.
Thank you.
Nice shot, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
So he is. I'm trying to get a icon for his disabled. Okay. So his arm is disabled. He is unable to use his bow until he is able to break free of the frozen effect.
Nice.
Okay, Mira. She is going to run up here, and she is going to throw that spiritual hammer at the orc swordsman. So, Mira, give me a ranged attack. Oh, natural one. I am sorry, Mira.
Dang.
All right. Her spiritual hammer sails through the air and goes over the swordsman's head, and then quickly returns to her paw. She grits her teeth in a bit of frustration. She says, I've got to get the hang of this. And she tries again the next round. Foluco, you are up.
Can I see the bridge?
Yes, you are actually standing right beside it.
Can I step onto the bridge?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Give me...
Wait, wasn't your thigh damaged, or did
No, I
you
healed that.
heal that already?
He did a cure light on himself. He's no longer injured.
Yeah, I healed that.
Okay.
And that puts Mira in the range of the performance as well. Okay.
What?
Well, that sounded like Lady Almond. That was pretty good.
Yep.
What's my spell range on summon nature's ally?
Okay, I wanted to check on that, but hang on for a second. All right, it is 25 feet plus another 5 feet for every 2 levels, so it's actually 40 for you.
It's what?
40 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so... Alright.
So if you were to step up next to Justin there, you'd probably be able to get to summon.
Yep. Alright, so... What I'm going to do, I need to figure out which one I want to sacrifice, which spell I want to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice plant growth. And I'm going to roll...
is that a level 2 spell?
It's a level 3 spell, and I'm rolling a D3
3.
for a level 2. So I'm going to be summoning 2 small fire elementals, one right there, and one right there.
Very well.
And to note a few things, because I asked you, and you
So
said sure.
can you point again where you want them summoned?
Before and behind, in front of and behind the orc swordsman that's in front of me.
One right there?
Yeah.
And one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
and then what we
Ooh, fire elementals.
so there's a few things. First off, they have +1 to attack and damage.
Yep.
Uh,
Because you're summoning mastery.
no, because of the headband of the summoner is +1 to attack and
That's
damage.
right. That's right.
My summoning mastery, which is augment summoning, is summoning creatures get +4 to strength and constitution.
Yep. Which gives these guys actually another +2 to hit. So they actually have +3 hit and +3 damage, and then they get an extra 2 hit points each per hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like there was a third thing.
all right, let me look that up. Fire elemental. Small elemental have 2d8 hit dice. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me roll initiative for those guys.
And they have 6 rounds on them.
I wonder if you scared the poor orc in the middle.
Oh, I'm gonna do a
having
lot
2
more
fire
than...
elementals pop front and behind.
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot more than that. I have the potential to summon like 14 of these guys.
Not all at once, but yes.
Oh, boy.
If the battle lasts long enough, then yes.
Oh my.
24 and 25 for initiative on these guys. Impressive.
I'll put it this way. I can summon about 10 more of these guys before these 2 disappear. Oh, and they're elemental, so you need some sort of magic attack to hurt them.
Right. Which I'm not sure these guys might have that.
Oh, you're pretty sure that the captain does. You don't know about the others. All right. And finally,
I want to watch out for Renji.
Yeah. You just got in Renji's way, and he is charging.
Oops.
Oh, by the way, since the elementals are allies, they are also affected by Justin's performance if they are in range.
Cool.
And they are. Very nice. So that's another +2 to hit. All right. So Renji is going to try and muscle his way through Foluco and through a fire elemental. So, Foluco, I need you to make a reflex saving throw. And I'm going to make one for the fire elemental as well. So he gets +6 on reflex. Okay, so Foluco, you are able to dodge out of the way, but the fire elemental is not able to dodge out of the way, and Renji bowls right through it.
Cool. And he takes 4 points of fire damage? Yeah, 1d4.
Yep. Is not +1.
Ooh.
I do
Renji
not believe.
does not seem to care.
I do not believe that only the initial slam attack is affected by the.
Okay. Unfortunately, the elemental is pushed off the bridge with his charge attack.
Oh my.
At the end of his charge, Renji makes a double-handed attack with his two-handed Morning Star.
Ooh.
So let me get that attack here. Doot. All right.
Yeah, so the slam attack for the elementals is bludgeoning damage plus fire
Holy
damage.
flip, Renji! Holy flip, Renji! Dang!
It's too bad he's not online right now to see that roll.
That is an amazing
Yeah.
roll. Let's see if we can confirm that critical. That is definitely confirmed. Woo! Okay, Renji, here we go, folks.
Goodbye, sword.
Split the skull open. Oh my
Dang,
gosh.
this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. All right, so we've got a D10 plus his strength bonus plus the magic bonus on the Morning Star. So let me take a look.
Oh.
His strength bonus is 5. So it's actually a D10 plus 7, and it's a critical hit, so it's multiplied by 2.
Oh. Oof.
Holy cow! 32 points of damage in a single hit. Wow,
Oh.
Renji. That's amazing. Okay. Believe it or not, it is not enough to kill him, but it is enough to get him down to a sliver of health.
Isn't there a thing about if you lose more than half your health?
Yeah, he has to make a fortitude saving throw now. Because that's a huge shock to his system. So he's going to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, by the way, just wanted to
Yes.
point this out for all elementals. Their designated opponent is Orcs, so they have a +1 dodge bonus to armor class. Because of the feat.
He actually fails his fortitude saving throw. And so he is now panicked, and his next move, he has no choice but to try and escape. Okay, small fire elemental 2, you are off the bridge, and you are actually falling down toward the river. What are you gonna do?
Don't they float?
They do, but they have to be over solid ground. So you're actually losing altitude.
Define solid ground.
Not water.
Define ground.
You know exactly what I mean, Foluco. Besides, fire and water don't mix, and so this fire elemental may not be long for this earth.
Well, I'm thinking if he floats and there's a bridge, that's pretty solid. He could just do a whoop and just like walk underneath the bridge or something.
He doesn't float over water.
He does over ground. Maybe he could float upside down. They're
I'm afraid
elementals.
not.
How else do they move?
Yeah, you know that fire elementals are afraid of open bodies of water. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, he's not in the water yet, but he is losing. He can move laterally, but not vertically.
Oh. He's gonna move towards ground?
He can move towards ground.
He's gonna move towards ground.
Okay, let me check the elemental. Do they have?
They've got 50 feet of movement speed.
Yes, if they are over solid ground.
So let's say half that.
He is, let's see, I'm checking. Oh, this is an air elemental, not an air elemental. We want a fire elemental. There we go. A fire elemental cannot enter into any body of water or other non-flammable liquid. A body of water is an impassable barrier.
Ha!
Unless the-
So he does not go into the water.
Oh, hush you.
Ah!
I
Okay.
think that means, unfortunately, bye-bye, elemental.
That may be. Okay, I'm just checking. Do they have the fly skill? No, they don't. They are only float and hover, but not fly. So he can move a total of 10 feet per turn on floating. So I can move him here,
Yeah.
and then on his next turn, he can try and reach the shore.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, second fire elemental. What is he going to do?
He's gonna attack the orc captain.
He's going for the captain. Okay, go ahead and let's see. Fire elemental, small fire elemental gets a he gets a +3 on a slam attack. Yes. So, and if he does hit, he gets 1d4 damage plus another 1d4 fire damage. All right, so let's roll for this elemental.
And that bonus with just well.
You're right, because Justin's performance, it actually increases that bonus to. In addition, you have summoning mastery and the headband of summoning.
Question.
So that actually ends up giving him a total of +8 to hit instead of a normal +3.
Question: do his feats automatically calculate into the stats we currently see, or do we have to put those in ourselves?
What do you mean? Oh, his feats? Yeah, they're automatically put into the stats that you see on the monster manual page.
Okay.
So he's going to roll to hit the orc captain. And 17 is not quite enough, I'm afraid. You can move him if you wish.
I move him into the space of the orc captain and deal 1.4.
Okay, then that's going to require a grapple motion, which is a standard action. You can't do that if he's already attacked. If you want to move him to a blank space, you can do that. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to move him or just leave him put?
I just leave him put.
Okay. Orc captain. He can see that his numbers are getting a little overwhelmed, and so he is actually going to do he is going to try and cleave through both Loose Fang and the fire elemental.
Cleave us.
Cleave us alone. Yes. Okay, so Loose Fang, he is not able to hit you, but he is able to hit the fire elemental.
With what? I thought.
With his club. All right, and he does 9 points of damage to the fire elemental.
You can hit elementals with physical weapons.
Clearly, this is more than just a physical weapon.
Okay.
If you recall before, he tried to hit Loose Fang and he hit the cobblestones and actually splintered the stone with using just his club. Okay, Lady Ament.
She is going to move over here.
Okay.
Trying to see what else she can do. I don't think there's much else. I think that's it.
All right. Then, Orc Scout, who is unable to attack at this point, and so he is going to try and withdraw into the shadows. Okay, I need Loose Fang and Sir Squeaks make a spot check as he tries to blend into with the underbrush. Okay, you've got to beat a 15.
One second.
Yep, Sir Squeaks, you can definitely see where he went. Loose Fang.
Squeak,
Yes.
squeak.
Sorry, am I doing a spot?
Spot check to see, because this guy's trying to hide. Okay. Nope, you did not see where he went, but Sir Squeaks did. Okay, so Sir Squeaks, you can see that he crawled into the underbrush right here.
Squeak, squeak, point.
So, Feluco, you are aware of where the Orc Scout went. The others are not. Okay, Loose Fang, you are busy enough with the captain and the swordsman around you that you're not all that concerned the fact that the orc crawled into the underbrush.
No, I think I'm gonna do another flurry of blows, attempt to take out this swordsman, whack cap.
All right, he is fairly badly injured. You may be able to do that. So go ahead and give me the attack rolls.
First for the swords.
Okay, first on the swordsman.
Do I need to add?
So you've got the Justin's performance, so that gives you an extra +2, and then you've got also the +2 from your staff, and then any bonus you get. Well, that's already calculated in. So yeah.
So I just added another +2, so I get a +4.
Yep.
Total.
+4 total. That's correct. 21. That's enough to hit the swordsman. Go ahead and roll for damage. Whack. Yes. You smack him square across the head and send him into unconscious oblivion.
And then, same motion after bringing it down, I bring the other end back up and I attempt to whack the captain.
All right. Give me another attack. Wow, very nice. Okay, roll to see if that is a critical hit. Roll again.
Oh, wham!
Holy flip. Okay, now, since you got 2 natural 20s in a row, roll it again.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. You, Loosefang, this is what you see. Since you had two natural 20s, and then you were able to confirm after that. Here, this is what happens. You bring your staff down and kill the one swordsman, and then with a smashing backstroke, without even looking, you just go in his general direction. You realize that you have penetrated bone, and you see that your staff has actually caved in his skull, and he falls to the ground in a pulp.
Whoa.
You are actually amazed that you are able to do that at all. The orc captain falls completely lifeless. I don't know how you did that.
You just one-shot him. Literally.
Ugh.
Congratulations, you have actually just done more damage than Renji did with his critical.
You double critical.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I
see
twirl
that.
my bow staff like a gun and holster on the side.
Oh my gosh. Now see, this is an obscure rule. When you actually have 2 natural 20s in a row, you have a chance to confirm what is called an instant kill. They're very, very rare, but you just did it.
Riding off of the high, I then look at the swordsman who was behind the captain, and I say, do you really want to continue?
Okay. All right, roll an intimidate check.
You're as intimidating as Barkable.
Oh, boy.
Nope.
Yes,
I'm
you are
afraid
as
that's not
intimidating as Barkable. Congrats.
Okay.
So your words are actually much less intimidating than the facts that you just pulled. So at the same time, I am going to have him will saving throw. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Upon seeing his captain with a staff run into his skull, he panics. And since his turn is next, he runs Fire Elemental number 1, you get a free attack of opportunity on him.
Hey.
Yo, I'll be right back. Prayer, but I'll be.
Very well. Yes, Feluco?
What's Forrest Gump's Facebook password?
Did we just clear the whole bridge?
It's
I believe so.
Very well may have, and that was some lucky combinations of criticals and good hits here. All right.
It's one Forest 1. Get it?
One Forest 1. There you go. I was trying to think. Stupid is as stupid does, but that's pretty long. Okay, the Elemental gets a swipe at the Orc Swordsman as he tries to run, but he is not able to penetrate his armor, and the Swordsman takes off at a dead panic.
So the other Orc Swordsman, he's dead, and then...
No, this one here, he's unconscious.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Loose Fang knocked him senseless, but he's not dead. The captain is a pulp.
Yeah, just poke him with the sword. He'll be fine.
Okay.
What about this guy up here?
He's still there.
Okay.
So.
There's Squeaks.
Okay, Sir Squeaks. Finish him.
Sir Squeaks is not too thrilled at being shot with the big pointy thing, so he goes and he bites the unconscious guy.
So you're going to actually try and kill it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is counted as what's called a coup d'etat because he is completely helpless. You roll for normal damage.
1 second.
Can't exactly dodge you.
It's an automatic hit.
Yep.
Roll for normal damage.
Okay.
You're gonna
If
have
it's
to,
not enough to kill him, he gets a fortitude saving throw, and if he fails...
You're gonna have to give me a hot second.
Okay.
Okay.
I can just imagine the Orc Scout just like looking across
Okay, so is it
the river at the
So
scene
it-
on the bridge and just horror, like seeing the
So it's
bat nod his comrade.
So,
Sorry.
Feluco, what's your question?
just a regular roll to attack, right?
No attack roll. It's an automatic hit. Roll for damage.
Got it. Yeah. Bite. Nom nom nom.
Nom, 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 nom. Okay, that is not enough to kill him. It brings him down to -8. All right, now he's going to make a fortitude saving throw to see if he survives the blow. He does not, and he dies.
Oh man. I can
Okay.
just imagine the expression of this Orc Scout just looking at this across the river, just like,
Carnage!
oh my gosh.
Okay, seeing his companions go down so quickly and so brutally, the Orc Scout makes a will saving throw to see if he can maintain his wits. And he also fails. Immediately, dropping his bow, he breaks cover and runs into the depths of the swamp.
We should see if it's a nice bow.
Sucker. Should have shot my
You
bat.
can take a look. All right, as far as you know, there is only one enemy left, and he is hiding in the underbrush.
That's what you guys get for shooting my bat.
Does somebody want to go for intimidation? See if we can just scare the pants off of that one too?
Well, Sheik, you're up.
I could. Oh no.
You are as intimidating as Barkable. Please don't
I
try
have
again.
almost no charisma, but I'm going to go for an intimidation.
So from across the river, you're going to call out? Don't even know where he is. That he's just hiding in the underbrush somewhere. What are you going to say to him?
It's doubtful he can understand you.
I'm probably just going to yell something like, "Hey you, see what happened on the bridge? You're next." I'll just keep it simple.
Okay, give me an intimidate check.
Or you could just scream really loud.
You know, that probably would have worked better. As I said, have hardly any reason.
See, that sounds a lot more.
-1.
That sounds more intimidating coming from Renji than from Little Sheik.
Renji? He's not here. That was me.
All right.
What I'm
it's
saying
15,
is,
but in my defense, this guy probably is already scared out of his mind.
well, you rolled a 17 with a -1 modifier. 16 intimidate. That's actually not bad.
How funny would it be if the guy is actually glad that all his friends are dead because he actually really, like, secretly hated them all?
Okay. You do not detect any motion from under the brush, and so you don't know if you've succeeded or not. Combat has ended.
Well, I did freeze his arm too, so that was.
But that was temporary. You don't know how long that will last.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, maybe we could have the fire elemental scout for that guy.
Okay, so fire elemental does make it to shore. All right, and you say they last for 6 turns, which is essentially the little more than half a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I would send him to scout out for that last guy just in case, and then we're all awake. How about we start making our way towards the college?
Sniff him out, fire elementals. Go give him a hug.
All right, I am removing buffs from combat. All right, well done, my friends. I am actually quite impressed with how you handled these guys. For a moment, I was worried because they were hitting you pretty hard with those arrows.
Holy crap. Sorry. I'm also doing something on my screen as well.
Yes?
So I'm playing Path of Exiles as well, and I'm running an Essence Strain Contagion build, so when I use Contagion and I shoot an Essence Strain shot at people, if the person dies, it spreads the Contagion to the next person, tapping on my Essence Strain damage to them. So I just cleared an entire map in one shot.
Because it just spread all over?
It just spread to the entire map and killed everybody in one shot. It was great.
It looks as if we...
So, since we're not being attacked right now, can I take 20 and work on teaching Lady Ament how to respond and teach her tricks?
You can do that. You are concerned with the fact that you killed 2. 2 of them clearly ran away, but one of them did not, and so he is most likely hiding somewhere nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually concerned about that. You don't think it's wise to sit down and do something like that at this time.
Let's see.
Okay.
1d8 plus 5.
Sorry, Loosefang, what was that?
I was just saying, Sir Squeaks, get to find and use your echolocate.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
It's plus
9. Lady Ament could probably try to search for him. I mean,
it is early morning. The sun has not come up over the horizon, but the sky is beginning to brighten.
Mm-hmm.
I still say that we could just forget about him and send the fire elementals after him. We just head to the college and let the fire elementals putter out. This is a swamp,
and so there's not all that much that a fire elemental could do because the vegetation is so wet. And these are small fire elementals. You don't suspect that they would set the place on fire. Okay, Renji is actually wiping his morning star, dipping it in the water and wiping it on his cloak, and he has a look of supreme satisfaction on his face. He turns to you, Loosefang, and he kind of puffs out his chest and he says, "Feel good, yes?"
Okay.
Well, definitely.
After healing myself and Squeak, since we were apparently the only people damaged in this entire fight, I go and search the captain.
Renji was damaged as well. Because remember, he bowled right through the fire elemental.
Yeah,
he doesn't
sure.
care.
We'll call that damage, yeah.
He doesn't care.
Also, don't I get first dibs?
Well, you didn't even get a single hair on you hurt at all, this thing. I'm surprised, even though you rushed right into combat with the.
He was swiped at multiple times there, and he just dodged every one of them. That was pretty impressive.
I kind of hold on to the.
I mean, you did kill the captain, but then again, first dibs.
I don't. This was a solo effort to get. I think I had a little help.
A little help from my friends.
Nice.
So
I just go like, nice one, Loose Fang, and then give you a high five.
It's not like I'm going to keep anything I'm not going to use, so I just search it anyway.
Examining the body, the captain, it is somewhat of a mess, and so picking carefully, trying not to get orc blood on you, you do find that this club is very finely made, and if you pry it from his dead fingers, and you see that it is actually made of a very solid wood. And Foluco, you identify it is oak, and it is banded with cold iron in several places.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Loose Fang, here, and I shove it in his face.
Oh, well, I take the club.
I search their pockets for bits of loose change.
All right. So, who has knowledge of Arcana?
I do.
I think
Okay. Okay. If you're trained in knowledge of Arcana, you can try and make a check here. You can identify this club.
Yeah, I do. So give me a second.
It's made of.
I'd like to
wood.
search their pockets for bits of loose change.
We'll get there in a bit.
Very
nice one, Marcus. So, Foluco and Marcus, you are both able to identify this is a hardwood club of cold iron, and it has a +1 enhancement modifier on it. So it actually, the properties are it does normal damage like a normal wooden club, but it has a +1 to hit and +1 to damage, and in the hands of someone who has the rage ability, it does an extra 1d6 points of damage. So the title on that is a Raging Cold Iron Club +1.
So if they know how to rate, does better.
Yeah, it does more damage if they have the rage ability. So barbarians and mostly barbarians who have the rage ability.
I walk over to Renji and this might make a good addition to your arm.
Yeah. Now, Renji, being a fighter, he actually accepts it gratefully. He does not have rage ability. Could, if he chose, multi-class into barbarian and obtain that ability. It might be helpful.
I picture that might be the way it goes down.
You know, if a fighter barbarian is an actually pretty good combination. They have, the fighter with a multitude of feats, and then the barbarian with extra speed and damage reduction and rage ability. Yeah, that's the other one. Aside from monks, barbarians, their movement speed goes up as they level up. All right, it is 9:15 my time. Okay, so we're going to need to end the session here.
Okay.
I want to say congratulations on some excellent fighting prowess here. I'm actually quite impressed with both Renji and Foluco here, and Loose Fang, in the ability to both rescue and defeat enemies here.
And not die.
I'm over here just washing off.
Yeah, your staff did get some orc blood on it here.
Hey, look,
So
an arrow.
I
Hey,
just
look,
went over
heal.
to
Hey,
the-
look, an arrow.
I think his
Hey,
staff
look,
got
heal.
some orc brain on it.
That is entirely possible with that kind of a hit. Now, I have to tell you, just off the record,